all about Oxalis. Feel free to skip to the following timestamps. First, general information. Second, how and when to plant. Third, growing instructions. Finally, interesting facts. Let's get started. Grown in the garden or occurring naturally, the genus Oxalis is made up of long-stemmed diminutive or small plants recognized for their unique leaf forms. Depending on the species, foliage may consist of 3 to 5 leaves, often notched in the middle, resembling clover or butterfly wings. Its leaves also have the unusual habit of opening during the day and folding closed at night. Leaves may close when very shaded from sunlight. With more than 500 species, Oxalis may be found almost anywhere in the world in one form or another. Oxalis is grown both as a houseplant and garden plant. Oxalis is known for its resilience and ability to adapt to various environments. Many species can thrive in both sunny and shady areas, making them versatile options for the landscape. Usually grows well in USDA zones 5 to 10. However, some species have limited growing zones. In cold climates, the corms may be dug up and stored over the winter time. Although it requires specific conditions to flower, blooms cover the color spectrum from white to yellow and shades of red, pink, purple. Foliage can be variegated or solid, green, or deep purplish red. Some species grow from corms that multiply, forming mounds and sub-shrubs. Other species have a creeping habit and spread through rhizomes as potential ground covers. Oxalis is toxic to dogs, cats, and horses. Welcome to the James Plosko channel, all about common, unusual, and interesting plants and detailed information. How and when to grow Oxalis. Oxalis grows best in areas with cool summers and mild winters. In regions where summers are hot, plant in a north-facing location that receives afternoon shade. If your winters are wet, plant in raised beds or rock gardens. In cold climates, corms can be planted in pots or trays in autumn to be kept as houseplants or starts for the spring garden. Plant corms or transplants outdoors well after the last frost. Corms are long and narrow, rounded at one end and tapered at the other. In the garden, space corms 3 to 4 inches apart. Corms grown as houseplants can be started in shallow pots with well-draining indoor potting mix. Space them 1.5 inches apart and deep. Place pots to receive bright light and water sparingly until new growth appears. Corms multiply rapidly, and you'll want to pot up into a deep pot 10 inches in diameter with drainage holes. Please be sure to like this video. Growing instructions. Different Oxalis species are found naturally in woodlands, high elevations, and the tropics. Woodland species adapt most readily to average garden conditions, whereas tropical alpine varieties need more specific environments and care. Creating conditions similar to the native habitat where your chosen species is found gives the best results. Light. The amount of sun exposure depends on the species. Tropical varieties will tolerate more direct light. Most species grown in zones 5 to 8 thrive best in bright, indirect light in the morning. All species benefit from afternoon shade. Heat generated by too much sun is more likely to cause poor performance. Soil. Plant Oxalis in a location with fertile, well-draining soil with a slightly acidic pH. Garden plants benefit from compost added to the soil. House plants thrive in a mix of indoor potting soil. Oxalis responds best to conditions on the dry side and quickly declines in soggy soil. Water 1 to 2 weeks except in cases of extended heat. Tropical species may need more water. Most Oxalis garden grown and houseplants enter a period of dormancy late in summer or early autumn. Watering during dormancy rots the resting corms, so withhold water until new growth begins in the late winter and early spring. Ideal temperature and humidity levels are species dependent, with tropical varieties more tolerant of heat. For other oxalis, including houseplants, temperatures between 60 and 75 degrees Fahrenheit are adequate. You may need to provide additional humidity for tropical species grown as houseplants. Most are frost tender, with foliage turning brown and dying back around 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Oxalis gains the most benefit from soil enriched with compost and organic nutrients. Alternatively, apply an inorganic NPK 10-10-10 or 5-10-10 slow-release fertilizer at the start of the growing season. Fertilize houseplants monthly with a diluted, liquid, and all-purpose houseplant food. Discontinue feeding for all types during dormancy. Interesting facts. But first, please like this video. We receive no compensation, therefore a like is deeply appreciated. Interesting facts. The name oxalis comes from the Greek word oxalis, which means acid, because the plants have an acidic taste. Some South American species of oxalis have edible tubers or roots, and some oxalis have been used in folk medicine to treat neurological disorders, gastric disorders, and other health issues. Certain species of oxalis, such as wood sorrel and redwood sorrel, have edible leaves and flowers. They have a tangy and refreshing flavor to salads and other culinary creations. Oxalis plants have clover-shaped leaves that can be green, purple, or speckled. Please let us know what plant you would like to know more about, then we may make a video about it. As of July 2024, we receive no compensation for making this video. Therefore, it helps us miraculously if you could subscribe, click the notification bell, and like this video. Here are some more videos with details about plants. Thanks for watching.